Hi, you're back on the C Morning Show, and it's time for our second discussion of the day.
Yes.
So the door of an infinite possibility is opened when our children begin their toddler years as they started to talk and walk. And one of the best things that we can introduce to our children is a bicycle.
Of course, bicycle. Learn how to ride the bicycle
Yes.
properly, right?
Right.
Okay. Yes, and while tricycles and also training wheels are deemed common, there has been a different type of training bike that is gaining a lot of attention, namely balance bike or push bikes.
Yes,
Wow.
and to learn more about the bike's benefits, we have joined by Mas Nara Radhitya
Yes.
from the Jakarta Pushbike community here in our studio. Hello, good morning, Mas Nara.
Good morning.
Morning.
Now, who's your crew? Maybe you can introduce us.
Okay, this is my team. This is my son Razan, and this is my daughter Mandira.
Hi, Razan. Hi, Mandira.
Mandira.
How are you
Hello.
guys?
Hello. Hello. How are you guys? Very quiet. No worries.
All right. We're going to talk about this balance bike because my son is 3.5 years old and he's already mastered this skill also. So the first thing, could you please tell us what exactly is a push bike or a balance bike? As we can see, you bring two of those here.
Yep. Basically, push bike is it's same like the bike, but without the pedals.
Without pedals.
Yeah, without pedals. So at the beginning, it's invented by Germans in early 1800s.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
It's
That
just
early.
called it's called a dandy horse.
Right.
He invented this kind of transportations to find a solution for a transportation without a horse.
Okay.
at the
Without
time.
the horse.
So and then now we know as a push bike or balance bike. So that's different, just a little bit.
Just a bit. Okay. So yes, we noticed that there is no pedal attached to the bicycle itself. So that means, correct me if I'm wrong, because that means the person or the child who is actually controlling the bicycle needs to have a good balance then, right?
Yeah,
So what's the main reason for little children, especially toddlers,
Correct.
to have their own or to master this kind of push bike?
Yeah, basically, this push bike actually very recommended for me. Very recommended for toddlers, especially for who just started to walk.
Right.
Because using a push bike, it can help the toddlers to gain their balance, to steer, to counter steer, and also to develop their physicals,
Right.
to concentrations, and also how to walk properly. Because the toddlers can stand with in balance
Right.
without need to hang on something or something.
Right.
see.
So actually, they can actually control themselves, right?
Right.
By balancing by their own on the push bike.
Yes, and I noticed that this has to start early because my son starting to ride his first push bike was when he was 22 months old.
Right.
And I know that it's recommended for 18 months,
18,
if I'm not
right.
mistaken. Now, can you tell me more about this? When is the right time to really start riding a push bike, and what to do first? Because many of us parents, we tend to, get a little bit scared because our daughters and our sons are riding this bike, and we're scared that they will fall and everything.
Yeah, correct. From the study, actually, this push bike is recommended for the toddlers like 18 months until 2 years old, which in the period when they can learn how to walk, it's very recommended because it can help them faster to walk properly. And what need to find is you need to check your toddlers,
Right.
the height, the weight. Because the weight. Because sometimes the toddlers cannot balance because too weight. Too heavy.
It's too heavy for them.
Heavy, yeah.
Right. So I'm really curious. I want to talk with the children here. Mas Razan.
Razan and
Mas Razan.
Mandira.
Razan suka nggak main push bike seperti ini? Sukanya kenapa?
Kenapa?
Kenapa sukanya?
Seru.
Karena seru. Karena seru, right? Kalau
Ya.
Mandira,
Mandira
sukanya
suka
main
kenapa?
pushbike kenapa? Karena apa? Karena
Ngebut?
bisa
Ngebut?
cepet-cepet? Atau karena warnanya bagus? Atau karena apa, sayang?
Because it's pink.
Because
Yeah,
it's pink.
one of them. Yeah.
So, Mandira suka warna pink ya? Suka? Berarti
Suka warna pink.
pushbike-nya Mandira yang mana? Yang ini dong?
Yang pink. Can you ride it for us?
Coba.
Mau coba naik?
Boleh dong?
Mau coba?
Kita mau
Let's go,
lihat.
let's go. Yuk, let's go.
Bisa nggak sama Mas Razan yuk?
Yuk.
Coba yuk,
It's okay.
gimana?
Atau aku yang naik nih?
No, no.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go.
Tante Shana needs to sit back.
Okay.
Okay.
Mandira sini.
Now,
Right.
okay, this is going to...
So keep in mind that Mandira is only 3 years old.
Yes.
And Razan is 6, right?
Let's go. Let's go.
So Mandira kita lihat yuk gimana?
Okay.
Pushback-nya. Woohoo! Look at that.
Looks fun.
Cross. Belok, belok,
Right.
belok, belok. Okay, yeah.
There you go.
Doing
Oh,
zigzag.
they're doing the obstacles. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's very basic.
Actually, yeah, they can actually master it very, very well.
Very
now,
well.
Mas, ini kan kita lihat ini, we can see that little children
Thank you.
are really into this
Yeah.
kind of push bikes, right? So, if I'm not mistaken, there's a special community for the push bike
Yep.
itself, if I'm not mistaken. Again, you and your wife, which is here, you are in this community of
Pushbike Jakarta.
Pushbike Jakarta Timur.
Jakarta.
Jakarta,
Yeah.
Jakarta. So, tell us more about the community of
Community.
pushbike.
Yeah. These push bike communities have very lots of communities
Right.
because Jakarta, Tangerang Selatan,
Yes.
for example, Yogyakarta, Bekasi, and every city they have their own community.
Okay.
So we are from Pushbike Jakarta. This community established on September 2018. At the time, the founders were the parents with the kids who playing pushbike
Right.
daily. So at that time, we need to have a community to gather all the parents, all the kids who wants to learn about the pushbike.
Right.
So at that time, we started with training and at the equestrian
Right.
in Pulau Mas. So until now, we have like almost 200 members.
Wow.
lot.
100
Members.
Okay, so for training, how long does it take for a child to do daily training for
Daily
pushbike?
training.
To master it?
To master, it depends. It
Right.
depends. When the kids already mastered they can walk properly, they can run. It's easy. It's easy.
It's easier for them.
Yeah.
Now we noticed that Mas Razan here and also Mandira are wearing gear. They're geared up with equipments already to protect themselves.
Yes.
Now tell us about the equipment that you're
Okay.
wearing.
The most important is the protective gear.
Yes.
You need to have this helmet,
Yep.
of course,
Okay,
and then
helmet first.
gloves. Yeah.
Gloves, yeah.
And especially if you do race, you need to have this kind of helmet. Full face.
Oh, full face.
Because
full
it,
face.
it protects your face when you fall.
Right.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
because my son has only the...
Without the
Yeah.
okay helmet, gloves, and then this protective gear.
Okay.
And please choose your shoes properly.
Right.
Okay, which types of...
Anything but I suggest the sport shoes, the running
Right.
shoes,
Right.
because it can sometimes it can slip. So
Okay, slippery.
need to have some
The
kind of
proper
grip.
one, right?
grip.
Yeah.
Of
the
course.
grip.
That's the most
There you
important,
go.
actually.
So
Okay, now
they look
tell
comfortable.
Now tell me more, Mas Nara, about how to choose the
Push bike.
perfect push bike for your
Yes.
kids.
First of all, you need to know your toddlers, your
Yeah.
children. What are the main reason you want to teach them how to push bike? Because
Okay.
if you talk this kind of bike is very have a lot of variety
Yes, so many
from
options.
the cheapest until
Yeah.
the most expensive.
Yep.
Yeah,
The cheapest you can find in the market about 300,000
Right.
really.
until 10 million rupiah.
10 million
10 million
rupiah.
rupiah. So
Wow.
it depends.
Okay.
So I suggest you can start biking from the lowest, the standard.
Okay.
And then if your kids love it and want to go to race, then you can start to upgrade
To Strider.
To Strider, yeah. Any kind of brand. So you can change the tires, the handlebar.
Modify it. It's not like just like, you know, motorcycles, but
correct.
you can modify the push bike as well. Look at
Sometimes
that.
the parents do this kind of modifications.
All right.
So when do you know that they started to, you know, overgrown the bike? Because it's very tiny, right?
Yeah.
The bike.
Yeah, but actually the push bike can suitable for until 8 or 9 years old.
Really?
Because that's why every push bike can be modified until 9 years old with the hand grip, with the seat post, and everything. It can be lift up actually.
Okay.
Oh,
It can be adjustable.
It's
All right.
adjustable.
Is it okay to put pedals also? Because I know that the Strider.
It's not a push bike then.
All
Okay.
right. It's going to be
So
bicycle,
when
right?
they're ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually after the kids understand how to push bike,
Okay.
then they can very easy to learn how to pedal.
Pedal.
Right, by
Just only one
themselves.
day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I want to know more about the community, push bike community. So, any events coming up or something special that you and your team are going to do
Yeah,
in the future?
For our communities, we have done many races.
Yeah.
We manage many races back then. And for upcoming events, probably we will have another event, another race until end of this year. And also we are doing a weekly training. Is 7 p.m. at the Excursion Pulau Mas every week. And also now we are open for new members. So if you want to join us,
Yes.
please come.
I'm gonna join.
Oh, your son should
Yes,
join,
my son
right?
is
Yeah.
crazy about bikes. All right, but there are now so many push bike races. That's
Yes.
why I've been
Yeah.
Searching online. Also, there are a couple of
Yeah.
push bike races. Now, I also want to know, Mas Nara, what are the benefits of young
Race.
children and toddlers to join this competition? You know, I don't want him to get too competitive.
Yeah. Actually, why we let our kids to have a race, because basically they can learn how to compete in a better way, in a proper way,
Yeah.
In a
and
proper
also teach them the sportsmanship. Sportsmanship is very important.
Yeah, it's okay that you lose today. Maybe you
and then
tomorrow.
they can socialize with their friends.
Yeah.
So it's lots of benefits actually.
Yes, and the benefit that I see from my kid is actually the confidence level
Correct.
that he has for himself after he mastered this skill. He's very confident to be on his own, talking to people, and I think it's because he mastered this skill. He felt free.
Yeah.
He felt
Right.
the freedom
Right.
when he was riding the bike, and I think
Good
it's
for
important.
him.
Correct.
Now, one last question, Mas Nara. I also want to know what to prepare for us parents because we don't want to get too scared.
Actually, my suggestion is please don't to be scared.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah, because
Just believe in your
just believe
kids.
in your kids. Yeah, because let them learn and know how to fall,
Yes.
how the bike is, and how they can feel everything, feel the road and
Right.
everything. So
Let them experience it.
Let them
there.
experience it.
Yeah, we just need to actually just give them the proper gear, as Mas Nara
Yes.
told us
And lots of
previously.
prayer.
And prayers, of course, and let them enjoy their, childhood, right?
Yes.
And gain the benefits.
Correct.
Right.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. Thank you, Mas Nara, for
Thank
coming,
you.
for the
Welcome,
inspiration.
thank
Thank you, Razan. Thank you, Mandira.
Thank you.
Terima kasih
banyak.
Sama-sama.
Mau coba main lagi nggak? Ngebut-ngebut siapa yang akan jadi juara pertamanya?
lagi.
Yuk, kita coba lagi yuk.
Let's go.
Yuk. Okay, so while the kids are preparing to have a battle in the studio, guys, we are going to take another short break. So when we return, we'll
Let's
have
go.
more recaps
Belok.
from our previous
Go.
news.
Go.
So stay with us.
Go.
Who's winning?